What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons here with another great interview for you guys. Today, I have a special guest, and I'm gonna read from my script a little bit here and talk about it. So, this guy purchased his starter kit about 6 months ago on April the 19th, at the height of the pandemic, by the way. By August, he was already bringing in 1,900 a month. So, just a brief introduction, but I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself. So, Mr. Tommy Spight, what's up, Tommy?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, man. Thank you for coming to join me today.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. I'm
Absolutely. So,
looking forward to it.
absolutely. So, let me go ahead and tell me about who you are and where you're from.
Well, my name's Tommy Spight, from Chicago, Illinois, south side of Chicago. Uh, Husband, I am father of two kids, boy, girl, 13-year-old young man, 10-year-old young lady. Uh, got my day job still, and I'm jumping into this commercial residential cleaning business, man, trying to change the game.
That's what's up, man. So, apparently, you another one of those guys that look younger than you actually are, then. Right.
Yeah, I
All
guess
right.
so.
Right. All right. Cool. So, what made you want to go into entrepreneurship?
Well, I've been doing it like all my life, and I had to have a heart to heart with myself and figure out what do I really want to do. I had to ask myself, what do I feel passionate about? We get so caught up in the rat race, and you start questioning, like, am I really doing what I really want to do? Am I living my life the way I really want to live it? And I had to start thinking, what have I always been good at? And it's always been cleaning. Since I was 10, 11 years old, I've been cleaning. So I was like, man, let me try this out. And of course, your videos help, man. Watching you on YouTube, man, that was a big boost. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. Oh, no problem. So, look, now you dropped two racks. You went ahead and got the biggest package I offer with the 10 leaves included. And that was, again, in the pandemic you did that. So, I guess the first question is, what made you take that gamble despite the circumstances?
Well, I trusted the process. You had a lot of material on YouTube, and when I first started looking into starting my own cleaning business, like your name and videos kept popping up. Uh, and when I looked at those videos, it just seemed like, honestly, you were just at the most genuine person when it came to giving out that information that I've seen online. Everything came with some sort of it seemed like it was a catch to it. Okay, I give you this if you buy this first, then I give you a little bit more if you buy something else. And you was just dropping jewels all day long and just giving good information. I'm like, man, why not trust the process and dive into it?
That's what's up, man. So, out of those 10 leads you got with that starter kit, do you care to share how many of those you was able to close on?
Okay, so out of the 10 leads, I got four of them that I closed on. But though out of those four, one of those accounts led to me gaining two additional residential customers. So I got the commercial business that I wanted to be like my main thing. And I didn't want to do the residential, but cleaning these customers' accounts, they're like, man, you do great work, but you mind cleaning residential? So I tried it out, and one lady liked it, and she, of course, referred me to a friend of hers. A friend's gonna be doing a walkthrough with me tomorrow, actually. So
Okay.
hopefully I close that deal. So that'll be actually total. If I count these new two, I would have six out of the 10.
Wow, that's what's up, man. Congrats on that quick success. So, could you share with us what your growth is right now on a monthly basis?
Right now on a monthly basis, I'm bringing in about 2,500
Wow,
monthly. Yeah.
wow. That's what's up, man. And so that was, let me see, from April to what? Let's see, May, June, July, August, September, October. So 6 months. Within 6 months, 2,500. Now, the reason why I point that out is because I want to show people how one simple decision really can just really change your life. Like, that shit sounds so cliche, so I hate to say it. It made me cringe a little bit when I say it out loud. Like, this one decision can change your life, But for real, like, if you didn't decide to really jump and take that action, then you wouldn't be $2,500 a month, you know, richer in terms of your business. You know what I mean? So that's what's up, bro. So congratulations to you again.
Thank
Absolutely. All right. So did you have any, actually, I think you already said you did have prior cleaning experience before getting started?
Yeah, I've been cleaning since I was like 10, 11 years old. I got a real huge family, so I always did house sitting, and then I had a uncle who was into real estate, so he had a lot of real estate property, And he used to have me come over there, sweep the hallways, mop the floors, pull the garbages. So I got a lot of experience doing that. So I just kind of had a name for myself that, little Tommy, he'll clean anything, so it kind of stuck. And, throughout my whole life, I've always been a very detail-oriented type of cleaner. Like, I'm very particular about how things get cleaned. So, I just felt like if I'm going to do anything, why not have it, try at that and see if I could, make some money at it,
Absolutely. So did you have a day job before you started?
Definitely.
And you still have it now, or did you quit, or what's going on with that?
And it's a hell of a day job to have in this particular field that I'm in with the cleaning business, because you have to have sometimes a set schedule. And my career, I'm on call. So, my schedule is never the same day by day. I live by the phone. If they call me, I got 2 hours to get to work. You know what I mean? I got to drop everything and just go sometimes. So it's hectic. And, but I make it work.
Gotcha. Is there any advice you can share on how to make it work for somebody that has that day job? It's like, well, I want to start my cleaning business, but I got this job, so I don't know if I can pull it off. Any advice you can share to that person?
You got to make it work. The best advice I have is you got to find out which one you want more. I've been working for, 20 years in different businesses and companies and things like that. So it's like, I see what that's about. It's time for me to put a little bit more energy into myself, and you just got to dedicate yourself to making sure you make that time available for your own business, just like you make for these other people's businesses.
Absolutely. Now, I got a question for you. I didn't send this one ahead of time, but I do try to template the questions a little bit, but every now and then when I'm talking to somebody, they say something interesting and make me want to ask a different question. So you mentioned your family. So how is it, number one, having a day job, but then also being a family man? How is it managing that business and having that family to take care of as well? I guess, how is your wife feeling about it? Is she supportive? Is she kind of still learning this entrepreneurship journey? Okay.
You know what? I'm trying to get her to dive into it. I'm trying to find the easiest role she can play. So yeah. I'm just, do my Instagram, do my Facebook, make a post, or, you know what I mean? Maybe you can do the HR, deal with hiring, or, you suggested that we hire inspectors for some of our accounts. So I'm like, maybe you can do that. I'll pay you $10, but maybe that's not enough.
Right. Right. Absolutely. No. And so because I know how it goes, because my wife, she's definitely not an entrepreneur naturally, but she's supportive. And that's really all it takes sometimes, is just a supportive spouse that maybe they might not be an entrepreneur per se, but they can help you to build. And as long as y'all got that common goal, it'll work out. So, but I just want to give her a shout out, by the way. So, you know what I mean? Make sure we mention your wife, because I know that play a big part in the family.
Definitely. Shout out my wifey, Ashley. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, man. So how were you able to get the customers that you've got so far? We know that the Clean Business Network Lead Generation Service was one of them. Was there any other ways? Or then you also said referrals. Was it anything else so far? Or was that really?
I got one account that I did by door-to-door sales. I just pulled up, came dressed to impress, and had my flyers and cards and went and presented my quotes, to a barber shop. And I went and toured the facility. I had all my tools in place. I took my square footage. I let them know, hey, this amount of space will cost you this much, per month or on a weekly basis. And he went for it, gave me a shot, and I've been killing it ever since, man. And, he couldn't be happier that he stepped up and hired a cleaning service, because they had never had a cleaning service. I don't know if it's because of the coronavirus that made them want to do it more, but, this was huge for him just as much as it was for me.
Right. That's what's up, man. So what do you think it was that you did from a sales standpoint to help you close on a lot of those deals when you did those walkthroughs?
Research. I would get your email, and the first thing I would do is Google the address, pull up as much information as I can on the business. I would try to get pictures off Zillow to see what the inside of the facility looked like, and that way I have a mind for what they want or what they need or what may need to have special attention when I get there. I also do enough YouTube University and video watching to to know what to say and how to say it. And even if I don't know what I'm talking about, I sound like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. So listen, because I'm trying to think, did I say that in the course or not? Because I remember that's definitely something that I always did was I would look it up ahead of time.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. So, yeah, I take all that. I take all that in, man. When I say the course has helped me a lot, you know, like it's nothing else out there like it, in my opinion, or it's nothing else out there that I've tried or that made me want to try it that felt genuine to start. Like a lot of places you go and it's $200 for this and $500 for that, and it's like, do I really want to spend my money if I don't know if I'm going to really get the information? Well, I already got the information from the YouTube video, so I only felt like it was going to get better if I purchased the course.
And you know how hard that is to do? Look, because I literally give out so much on YouTube, so it'd be like, how am I going to top what I just told them out there? I really got to, you know what I mean? But I managed to find a way to say something that I didn't say before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you managed it. You did it. You did an amazing job, and I'm capitalizing off of it now, you know. So
I appreciate you
for putting that information out there and helping a lot of people, man.
I appreciate you, man. So what about the types of jobs that you've done so far? Could you kind of share a little bit about the type of accounts that you've done so far?
Yeah, definitely. So I have a barber shop. I have a condo association where I clean the clubhouse. It's like a party floor. Also, I have a warehouse office space. So it's a warehouse in the back. I don't clean it, but I clean all the office spaces and restrooms around it. I got an auto office, auto shop where they have, you know, of course, they fix their cars in the back. Then they have their lounge and kitchen area. I clean up the office space there. I have the residential account, and I also have an apartment complex where, you know, all they need is their, you know, floors maintained. And that's actually going to be a huge upgrade real soon. They're looking like maybe they didn't give us enough details when we first did the walkthrough. They said sweep and mop. Now they realize, well, we need more than our facility swept and mopped. We need to have a regular cleaning service. So that's going to be a new proposal I'll be submitting Monday. So, yeah.
That's what's up, man. Congrats on that upsell, too.
Definitely.
So, because you know what, and I'm going to elaborate on that a little bit, because a lot of times, and this is a trick I learned from OG, one of the sales rappers, one of the big companies, but he told me that a lot of times, like, say, for example, when you were doing a sweep and mop at that facility, which they asked for. And so a lot of times customers will say, oh, you ain't doing enough. And it's like, no, we're doing exactly what you asked for. It's just that you're going to need some more services. So let me show you what else we can offer you. So a lot of times in a complaint, which in your case, it don't sound like they complained in the first place. But a lot of times people will start off complaining.
They complain. I ain't going to cut you off. Yeah, they complain. But, you know, it seemed like they were reaching. They want to complain to see if we do more for free.
There you go. There you go. And so what you have to be able to do as a salesperson like you just did is you have to be able to twist that, educate them, and let them know, hey, no, actually, this is the scope of work that we both agreed to, and this is what you requested. But we can offer that at this additional price, though. You know what I mean? Because you asked for more work, so now you got to pay a larger price. So I just want to make sure we pointed that out, that number one, good sales initiative on your end, and then also make sure we're teaching the people, you know, how to twist the negative into a positive, basically. So congrats again on that part. Absolutely. All right, man. So what would you say to, actually, I got one more question before I get to that one. Any general advice, like for somebody who's just getting started in the business, like they already started and they like wondering just like what is something that they need to be on the lookout for?
Good question. I would say follow up. That's a huge one. I like to do same day proposals, if not 24-hour turnaround proposals. The faster you can get the information in the customer's hand, the faster they can look at it and stop taking other quotes if they got a good one already that they're looking at. You know, that's huge. And continuing to call people. You'd be surprised how, like the account that I have with the complex cleaning the floors. It took me like 2 months of working this guy to get him to really see that I got the best price. And, you know, just give me a chance to get in there and clean these floors, and you will see I'm going to do great service. And, you know, he was taking, you know, months to see other competitors and see how much they charge. They all came in over my initial quote. And, you know, like I said, I just followed up regularly, and it paid off.
That's what's up, man. Now, some advice for anybody on the sideline that hasn't get started their business. They watching this video, they thinking about it, but they ain't quite sure yet. What advice could you give to that person about starting their business?
Dive in, man. You know, it don't even have to be a cleaning business. Any business that you want to start, dive into it. Take the time to research it, educate yourself. Don't be the person that feel like, like you say this plenty of times before. You watch a couple of videos, you take a few $100s, and you go and buy this stuff, and you really haven't taken the time to thoroughly educate yourself a little further. Sometimes you got to spend that little money to make some money. If it costs a few couple $100s to purchase a course, do what you got to do. It's no different from college to me.
No, that's fact. That's fact, man. That's 100% fact. As a matter of fact, to me, it's kind of better because at least with college, like you got to do, core classes and elective classes and stuff that ain't got nothing to do with the profession that you're trying to do. And it's like with these days, with these courses that's available, if you get it from the right person, because we know there's some BS out there too. But if you get the course from the right person, you can learn specifically, what you need to know, and it really will change your life, depending on the skills that you learn. So that's what's up, man. All right, man. I appreciate you so much for coming up here, man. How could we follow the Tommy Spight journey going forward?
Oh, man, it's a lot, I got a lot of different platforms. I'm on LinkedIn at Tommy Spight. You can follow me at TikTok at Golden Diamond. It's at Golden Diamond _1. You can follow me on Twitter at Golden Diamond C1. That's C as in Charlie. At Golden Diamond, C as in Charlie 1. Also Snapchat, Golden Diamond 1. Instagram, Golden _Diamond CC. And finally, Facebook, Tommy Spight, or you can go to my page, Golden Diamond Commercial Cleaning LLC.
That's what's up, Mr. Tommy. Look, I'm going to list those in the comments and the description of the video, too. We appreciate you for coming on. I want to ask you this, too, since you mentioned it. TikTok. Do we need to be up there as business owners?
Definitely. Hey, listen, man. TikTok is huge. And it's done wonders for me since I started using it. I'm not a pro at it at all, but I'm learning how to manipulate the videos or whatnot. But it's something about the different effects that you can put in the videos and how you could loop them and the music and showcasing the work you do, where people just it brings people to it. They want to see it. You know what I mean? And it's different from just a picture of before and after. It's just an upgrade of advertising your business, and I strongly recommend it. You can take those videos, save them, and add them to your Facebook stories and upload them on Instagram. You can use those videos off TikTok for multiple social media platforms.
Yeah, absolutely. I was talking to my daughter the other day, and I was asking her. I said, "Let me ask you something. What do you think about Instagram?" And she said, "It's basically TikTok for grown-ups." Yeah. But the way I heard it, I said, "Oh, she means TikTok for old people." That's what she wanted to say, old people, right? And I ain't old people, so let me go ahead and get my TikTok going, because you want to make sure that that you can transcend and keep up with the times. It ain't about trying to be I guess young per se, but basically just keep up and make sure you're staying relevant so you can spread your message or have people follow your journey or whatever your goal is. You want to make sure that the message is being spread across the different platforms and across the different generations of ages. So, but again, Tommy Spight, everybody, I appreciate you, man, for joining me.
Thank you.
Absolutely.